So obviously, Coach, things didn't work out at Navy the way you planned. What are some of the positives that we could take away from the Navy game?
Yeah, sure. There's a lot of good film to learn from, so I think that's a huge positive. So that we talked about this week about recognizing the mistakes that we made and getting them cleaned up. I think on the different sides of the ball, offensively we move the ball consistently. We need to work on finishing drives and making the big play when we have an opportunity. Defensively, I think the positive was we played hard, we played physical all the way to the end. And special teams wise, there's some very good things with the punt team, with a punt backed up on our own 1 yard line to execute that scenario is big, and then also to pin two inside the 20. And then finally, McKay Red, going 3 for 3 on field goals is something that gives us confidence heading into the season.
So your home opener this Saturday, Elizabeth City State coming in. Obviously, a team not many people know about. What do you know about them?
We've had a chance this week to talk to some people that are a little bit more familiar, and then obviously we have tape, and we get to know the opponent through film study, film breakdown. They're a team that has a lot of great athletes, new head coach. So that anytime you're playing a team, week 2 with a new head coach, you're not quite sure exactly who they are schematically. So we can prepare for what we see on film, and we're gonna have to do a great job, both coaches and players, adjusting on game day.
Now, on a personal level, it's going to be your first home game as a head coach. What are your feelings going into that game?
I'm excited. I'm excited because we're going after win number 1 this week. But to do it at home, with the success that we've had at Jack Coffee over the last 4 years, I know the crowd will be into it. Excited to see the boys back on campus, and as I've said all along, excited and honored to be the head coach of this program and to lead them out on the Jack Coffee field.
So obviously, Chase, last week at Navy didn't turn out the way you planned. It looks like they kind of game planned to take you out of the game. Is that what you saw too?
A little bit. We knew that they were going to come in tight with the overhang player. That's what we call the 7th man in the box. They did a great job of executing, and you give props to when props are due, and Navy just did a better job of executing the game plan than we did.
Now this week, home opener. This will be your 3rd home opener. How does it feel to come into that first home game?
Yeah, it's exciting, man. You're going to get a big crowd to come out and watch us play. It's exciting. You're going to have a lot of energy going, and you really want to just stay focused. Like in Navy, when you have a big game like that, obviously it's not going to be to the caliber of Navy, but the first home game, you really want to try to stay focused, keep your energy inside of you, and just really maintain your composure and know your assignment.
Now, the opponent this week is a school from North Carolina called Elizabeth City State University. Not many people here probably know about them, but I think you do, don't you?
I do. My father did attend Elizabeth State University. It's neat. And when he heard that we were playing and we couldn't believe it, you just small world.
So who's your father rooting for this week?
Oh, me, 100%. Fordham Rams all the way. It's going to be neat, though. It's definitely a neat experience.